Hello everyone, welcome to this series on synopsis and summaries of famous works of literature. And in this video, we are going to discuss The French Lieutenant's Woman by John Fowles. Introduction. The French Lieutenant's Woman, written by John Fowles and published in 1969, is a landmark work in postmodern literature. It melds historical fiction with romance and historiographic metafiction, reflecting a deep engagement with Victorian literary conventions while simultaneously critiquing them. The novel is notable for its exploration of gender roles, metafiction, historiography, Marxist criticism, and feminism. This video delves into the narrative structure, themes, characters, and literary significance of the novel, elucidating its impact on both popular and academic spheres. Plot summary. Set in the mid-19th century in the coastal town of Lyme Regis, the story revolves around Sarah Woodruff and Charles Smithson. Sarah, known derogatorily as the French Lieutenant's whore, is a former governess living in disgrace after an affair with a French naval officer. Charles, a gentleman and amateur naturalist, becomes intrigued by Sarah despite being engaged to Ernestina Freeman, the daughter of a wealthy tradesman. The narrative progresses through several clandestine meetings between Charles and Sarah, where Sarah reveals her past and asks for Charles's support. Concurrently, Charles faces the potential loss of his inheritance due to his elderly uncle's engagement to a younger woman. The story takes a dramatic turn as Charles's servant Sam falls in love with Ernestina's maid, Mary, creating a subplot that highlights class dynamics. The novel famously offers three alternative endings, each exploring different outcomes of the characters' entanglements. In the first ending, Charles returns to Ernestina and they marry, albeit unhappily. The second ending sees Charles and Sarah having a passionate encounter, leading to a broken engagement with Ernestina and a complicated future with Sarah. The third ending is more ambiguous, with Charles meeting Sarah years later in London, where she shows little interest in reviving their relationship, leaving Charles to ponder his future alone. Characters. Sarah Woodruff is the enigmatic and independent protagonist whose life and choices defy Victorian norms. Charles Smithson, the main male character, is depicted as a man caught between traditional societal expectations and his progressive inclinations. Ernestina Freeman, Charles's fiancée, represents the conventional Victorian woman, contrasting sharply with Sarah's complexity. Sam Farrow, Charles's servant, aspires to rise above his station, embodying the working class struggles and ambitions of the time. Dr. Grogan, an Irish doctor, serves as Charles's confidant, while Mr. Freeman, Ernestina's father, symbolizes the rising entrepreneurial class. The narrator, a metafictional presence, frequently intervenes in the story, offering commentary and manipulating the narrative. Themes. The novel's themes are rich and varied, encompassing gender, feminism, metafiction, historiography, and the interplay between science and religion. The gender dynamics are explored through the contrasting characters of Sarah and Ernestina. Sarah's independence and defiance of societal norms position her as a liberated woman, while Ernestina embodies the traditional passive female role. This binary is further emphasized by the narrator's feminist leanings, though critics have debated the novel's feminist credentials, arguing that it often portrays women through a male perspective. The metafictional elements are evident in the narrator's frequent intrusions and the presentation of multiple endings, challenging the reader's perception of narrative authority and historical accuracy. This self-reflective narration bridges various discourses, including academic history, literary criticism, philosophy, and literature, creating a complex interplay of past and present perspectives. The novel's treatment of science and religion reflects the intellectual conflicts of the Victorian era. Charles's interest in Darwinism and his existential struggles highlight the tension between scientific inquiry and religious belief, a central theme of many neo-Victorian novels. Literary significance. The French Lieutenant's Woman is a seminal work in postmodern literature exemplifying Linda Hutchins' concept of historiographic metafiction, which blends imagined narratives with critiques of historical and literary knowledge production. The novel's self-reflective nature and thematic depth have made it a subject of extensive scholarly analysis and debate. Its inclusion in Time magazine's list of the 100 best English language novels from 1923 to 2005 underscores its enduring impact. The novel's legacy extends beyond literature into film and theatre. The 1981 film adaptation, with a screenplay by Harold Pinter and directed by Carol Rice, starred Meryl Streep and Jeremy Irons, and received critical acclaim, winning several BAFTAs and Golden Globes. A British play adaptation in 2006 further cemented the novel's place in popular culture. Conclusion. The French Lieutenant's Woman is a multifaceted work that continues to captivate readers and scholars alike. Its unique narrative structure, thematic richness, and innovative blending of Victorian and postmodern elements make it a cornerstone of contemporary literature. Through its exploration of human relationships, societal norms, and the nature of historical and literary truth, the novel remains a relevant and thought-provoking piece reflective of John Fowles's literary genius and his contribution to modern fiction. So this was the summary and synopsis of The French Lieutenant's Woman by John Fowles. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other work. Until then, goodbye and thank you.